Alrighty, let's have a look and make sure yep, we are looking good. Okie dokes, let's open our multi-stream chat just to make sure. And there we go. Now, we are continuing on with copper streams. We have to get to, well, we don't have to. I would like us to be able to complete some more construction towards certain things. In terms of steel, I'm pretty sure we have more than enough steam right now. Steam? Steel. We have more than enough steel. So we've got 27 smart plates still to be constructed. Okay, so we need some more stuff into this assembler. This is going to make rotors. Let's load a bunch of screws into there. That'll make rotors, and then this way, everything in here. Reinforced iron plate and rotor. Oh no. Okay, that was a silly biscuit on my part. Let's load these then. So we're going to load, we need 27, so let's get 14 rotors and 14 of these. And we'll load these in. This is costing us 150 megawatts, which is quite a chunk of change. Quite a chunk. So let's see. Right, there we go. So now we should have 13 under construction. Yes, we do. That'll be us nicely settled at 1,000. So now we got to do some coal generators up above in the hills. So let's get working on that. And we're also going to, while we're here, let's go to this and expanded power infrastructure. We're picking this as our thing. So we're going to need a lot of modular frames to work on. But the power facility in Coal Lake, once we have that up and running, that frees up all of our iron and coal down here. No longer will be to do with power generation. We can make it into a steel refinery. So, let's get to searching. We can just run and bypass all these things. I don't really mind that much. We should probably create some kind of highway. I would say once we get up to the top, we can look at constructing a highway that will give us a nice easy run, and we won't have to do all of this here sort of searching about kind of nonsense. So jump up to here and we'll keep on going. We have a lot of things up here, a lot of them, and I didn't even look to see if we've got concrete now. We don't have concrete. Crap. That's not ideal. That means our power generator is a little bit screwed. Trying to think, what could we do? So let's see. If we up all of our reactors to 200%, they are going to consume 30 coal per minute. So at that point, 30 coal per minute. We have 720 as our thing. We can make 24 reactors before we start running into any kind of a deficit. And up here will specifically just be for power generation. We should also probably be, if we build it a little bit up, it could be very cool, in fact. So let's build this here. Maybe we shouldn't have it directly on the water. Maybe we should have it a little bit up and have it be our suspended plant. That could be something. So let's go for it. Let's sweep this entire damn thing. And we'll get as much done as we possibly can on the dismantling. So, there we go. That's a nice chunk there. Grab all of these here as well. And voila. Now, we are going to get some foundations, and we're going to go for a foundation here and build it. Actually, we can use the vertical mode. So, number 6, we're going to switch this to vertical, and we're going to build this 4 high. For this here, we want this to be a zoop, and we'll go 8 over. And then we do our vertical down. This guy doesn't like us, for sure. Let's get all of these down. And voila. So, whoop. Interesting how that sort of happened. Ooh, we could also look to get rid of some stuff out of our inventory. Well, not get rid of. Let's upload a smart plate, because that frees up space there. And we can upload the hog remains as well. Now, we need a double ramp. This here one looks like the correct choice. So, build that, and this. There we go. We now have this. So, in terms of our production power, we need 24 of these. One of these over here. We could have it. So, surface is too uneven. Let's look at this here. And slide and power troop. We'll do a zoop and send that as far over as we can. Another zoop. Oh, it's just the hog things. Another 10. And we'll get another 10. Then another 10. So that should hopefully placate. And let's go. Vertical. Let's see, can we get it to 4? Nope, it's only ever going to go as far as 3. Alright, I can work with that. So, what we also do down here is get some rotors, not rotors, pillars built down there. And now we'll just switch this to default to fill in these gaps here. So, power. Let's get 2 constructed here. 1 there. Build the one right next to it. Or maybe, do we go for... Maybe we should go for 1 and then half, then 1 and half. So, let's try this out and see. Okay, I can't place it directly there, so let's do you on the half shell. You on the half. And you on the half. Then what I want to do for logistics is I want to do pipeline floor holes. Let's build 1 here that will connect to that. 1 here connecting to that. And 1 here connecting to that. So all 3 of these are in sequence, and then we just do nice easy little pipeline down. So that's that taken care of. Conveyor lift floor hole. We do the same thing over on these. And that way we can actually hide a lot of what we're working on. So let's see. Conveyor lift Mark 1. if I build that, what does that look like down below? Oh, interesting. So that just loads the output, but the input is kind of hidden away. Oh wait, no, never mind. So if I do that... Huh. Let's see. Does this load out the bottom? I'm not 100% sure what's happening right now. We'll just go ahead and say that there is a no. Right. So these conveyor lifts we won't worry too much about, but what we can do is we can also then set up, in line with these, we will set up the inverse. So if we construct this here, this runs 1, 2, 3, 4. So this here, if we take this back, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's build this like that. And then we do the same here. Oh wait, yeah, we're going on the center of this here. Okie dokos. Now, this is just past the center bit. That's alright. And then we'll just go over here and grab the bit just past the center. Now, what we do here is our logistics, and we're going to go for a floor hole here in the center. Floor hole here in the center. Nope, that was a mistake. Not the correct way to go. Floor hole here in the center. And is that? Yep, that is. Now, floor hole here in the center. Nope, that was not correct either. There we go. That's those done. And now we do the pipeline floor holes. You there. You there. And then we'll pop the other one here. So, pipeline, you to here. You to here, and you to here. So maybe what I'm wondering, should these here be 1 meter platforms instead? Maybe they should. Instead of a 4 meter, we could have it be a 1 meter, but it still flows fine up to there, actually. So maybe what we do is, in here, we'll get a production water extractor. And we can have this one run here. If we put it, I guess, around here. Well, no, we'll run a few. So, yeah. You know what, we'll figure out the logistics of it later. We're getting construction underway. That's our important thing. So we've got 6 generators here. And then we can load another 6 here. And then let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's load another 6 along this side. And then we'll just sort of match it. So there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lovely. That'll be our base bit covered. And ooh, we got Sam over there as well. This here is going to do a big charge at us, unless of course we do that. So, ooh, I should probably encourage these guys to move, just because I don't want them to be stuck inside our stuff. So if I smack these guys, they will move. This guy's being a little bit slower to move. And we also have a power slug under there. So this has dismantle crates for some reason. Let's go ahead and download that there. And we should probably get back to base for the simple fact that we need to start setting up those constructions. Like our 1000, what do you call it? So, dismantle crate. I don't even know where the dismantle crate is. Yeah, sure. Let's save that for now. It'll still be there in a while. We are just better off heading back to base, and to do that we can do a nice little jump off and then we just glide. It's a nice peaceful way to get across Massage 4-2B or something. Massage 2B, maybe? I can't remember the name of the planet. But either way, it does look quite nice. And ooh, there's a hard drive thing up there. I'll have to remember that. So, we're heading up this way. And we'll do what we can. Can I scan for stuff? I can actually. While I'm going along. We'll do a sulfur scan. Let's see if it's gonna ping anywhere nice for me. Ooh. What have we up on here? There's bound to be a reason for up here to be populated by stuff. But it doesn't appear that there was. Oh crap, there was. It was a power slug. I was an idiot. Just ran right past it. Silly me. Very silly me. Well, we can start our modular frames at least. So we should, with any luck, have 1,000 of those. No, we need 500. So we need 500 modular frames. And we need 6,000 steel, I think. Which is a lot. All of our iron is kind of just dead stopped here. As a result. But that's okay. Let's look at this and see what we got constructing. So, up here, whoop, do our bounce. That was probably 200 of these, I want to say. And we'll take all these rotors. Right, these here, we want you to be versatile framework. So, oh wait, this assembler is, if we switch this to versatile framework, this is going to load up with all of these. So we could make this into modular frames, maybe? Or we could have this feed in directly. Maybe that's what we do. This here one, instead of feeding into you, we'll get this to also be working on side. So, let's go for you, bring you around to here, and you will come over to here. Oh, really? There is not really a very nice way to do that. Okay, so let's load in modular frames. We got 36 in there. I want us to have 50 coming from this one. So, into here, let's load 14 of these. And then we'll pop the other 14 into here. Now, steel beams. We've got all of these going. Wait, nope. I just realized how stupid we were about to be. We were about to make things quicker, but less efficient overall. So, you are going to be steel beams. We got a shit ton of these here. Now we got 50 in there. We got all the other stuff. Let's go ahead and make sure all of that's cleared out. Nice, I like it. So, all of these, and then our steel beams. Where are those currently being generated to? Oh, it's up above, isn't it? In here? Yep, there we go. Oh, concrete is needed. That's something we gotta deal with. So let's load more steel into there. And we're also gonna load all of the steel beams in. Now, concrete. Let's get a crap ton of this moved across, because we need it. Let's grab as many as we can here, and move it across. So it goes into the lower tier, and then we use that for generating our higher tier. Whoop, not those. All of this. Now this will be, yep, concrete ingots to use, and we've also got a crap ton of steel lying about. So these should hopefully be, yeah, that'll make us a lot of steel beams. Definitely at a quicker rate than all of this is. This is making 20 per minute though, so this is going to be an hour if we keep this properly stocked. Which I like the sound of. Let's make sure our modular frame is still going nicely. And into here, let's load up all of these. Steel beams, move those down. And we'll have to see just how many get generated. So are these working currently? We need these on reinforced iron plates. Right, so these are on a manual feed. That's a bit of a problem. We'll load that in. This uses 4.5 per minute, so at that point we're looking 20 minutes before we have to reload these. Okay. 20 minutes to reload these. That can work. You know, that might work. This will do all of its stuff, and then into here we'll get all of that. So this is going to generate 3 per minute. We've probably got a good chunk of this underway anyway. So that makes 4. So 250 is all we need of this. We're already on 56, so 56 plus, that's 600. We'll say that there's 708. And does this have, you've got 50. So that's another 200. We got about 900. So we might fall just shy. But that will be enough to get us up to the next phase. Once we get up to the next phase, we're in an even better position. Because then we can start looking at things like steel manufacturing and all. Or not steel, oil manufacturing. And that might even give us access to some other really nifty things. So in here we've got these making rods and all, that's fine. All of these things will do there a little bit. We could probably actually do the expanded power infrastructure stuff while we're at it. So yeah, let's go and load a whole pile of this here. We're going to leave that just to run as things. That'll give us a lot. And into here, let's take all of that concrete because we don't really need it. We're going to load in, what do we want to load in? Quartz, yeah, sure. Silica, that there. Ooh, hard drive, that was the other thing. This has given us fine concrete or cheap silica. Okay, so at that point we're looking at alien technology. How are we? Power augmenter would be nice, but not currently. That's ammo. Ooh, geothermal generator. That could be a nice thing to have. Synthetic polymer, toxic cellular. Quartz, anything nice up here? 50 of these, 50 heavy modular frames, and 50 computers. So that is, ooh, good chunk of resources just to make that in terms of crystal. And that gives us 2. So we'd be looking 25 times 36, 25 times 36, 900. 900 refined quartz. 180 reinforced iron plates, easy to make. And 28 times 540, 700 cables for making that there scanner tower technology. Or what do we look at over here maybe? Ooh, experimental power generation. We need sulfur and modular frames. So we're going to add that to the to-do list actually. Let's see if we can find some sulfur in our scouting. Because we've got a good bit of space in our inventory now. And we might be able to, worst case comes to it, we can also sink a whole pile of stuff. You know, at the minute we're just holding on to a lot of resources. We could be using the awesome sink a lot more, which would be good. I think possibly something like maybe fuel powered generators down the line. But for now, let's have a look-see. So down here, that there is currently unknown. We're just basically seeing, while we're scouting about, can we find a thing of sulfur in the wilds? Because if we can use the modular frames, the sulfur and the copper sheets to make it so that we can possibly try alternative fuels. Anything in... Ooh, yes. This is what we're after. So that was 15 sulfur we got for that there. Let's see if we can find any other wee sort of things of it. This isn't gonna give us much. We've got that up there. But it's not revealed any sort of small outcroppings of it. Which I'm guessing is normal. It probably isn't going to. What the heck have we here? Oh, we just found a cave. We just found a cave with a lot of mycelium. Oh, mycelium, which we can use for stuff like fabric. So yeah, let's definitely grab some of these here. Now, what have we? Whoop! There was a stinger. And where there's one, there's more. They never travel alone. So we're in a creepy cave with lots of spidery looking things. Oh, and a big spidery looking thing. Huh. Okay. Oh. Oh wow, this is way more effective than it was before for killing these things. This used to be crap for it. But it seems like the Xeno Basher versus the Xeno Zapper is actually worth its weight. And a summer sloop. That's promising. A summer sloop is very promising, in fact. Yes, it quadruples the cost in terms of power, but if we can get it to where we have a power surplus, we might be able to... If we had that running on like a thing that we input into a fuel reactor, or a coal generator or something, that could be very nice.
To these signals. In fact, they said it is good for you.
Or, even still, if we had a single miner on something that was generating a small amount of resources, then a normal SAM node, for example, could be worth, let's see, normal would be 120 times, if we overclock it, times that by 2, so 240. We could have 480 SAM per minute coming out of a single node. Or if we had a sulfur or something like that, that could be very, very good for us. So I like the sound of that. I like that indeed. That's, yeah. We're in for a treat when we get into some of this logistics. Let's go and do a slide. And head on back, because we should have a whole pile of crap that we can grab. And the modular frames will also be worth our while. So, let's do a sprint and a slide. This here is just limestone, normal. That's fine. Ooh. Oh, you're cool. Oh wait, still we could use that. I keep thinking it's like, oh, if you find an outcropping of something you've already got mining. It's like, no, we could still use it for some purpose. Quartz is the other one we could be using. We've got these here going. Any other things down here? Nope. Let them get angry, because of course they're going to get angry with us. And we'll just slide and jump over to here. Bounce up here, and bounce across here. What do we got? Lots of coal getting generated. We got storage containers, yay. And then we've got this here, which is generating modular frames. We'll load in some more reinforced plates. And we've got 44. This will be another 2 of these here. Now, head across to the other side here. And what are you giving me? Ooh, you don't have enough steel beams. Okay, so that's a problem. This currently isn't being as efficient as it could be with regards to the whole steel beam aspect. So let's move these here across so that for every 50, which, what's the consumption? 1 modular frame, so 1 to 12. For every 1 stack of modular frames, we need 12 stacks of the beams here. That's going to be a lot of beams to generate. And this here is, there we go. A lot of these. Now into this, let's load that in, and we'll pop this across into here. Now, where's our awesome shop? We can go ahead and sink a whole pile of resources. We don't need iron ingots. We also don't need all of that concrete. Completely useless right now. So we'll get rid of it then. This, we get another 8 modular frames, and that keeps us nice and tidy. This here, storage container, yep, you're filling up with lots of concrete. Actually, there's an idea. Let's sort, and let's go ahead and load a whole pile of concrete across into here, so that we can keep our steel beams being generated for a long, long time. And we'll sort that. That's going to generate about 1,000. So 144 of these. Now, yes, we got steel beams coming out. Nice. So this here, lovely stuff. That's going to give us plenty of work towards it. Our modular frames are loading up at a pretty okay-ish rate. I think we got our backlog on this side. So yeah, we got 3 loading into there, but we still got another input completely loading with these. So that'll be worth it. Maybe, in fact, we can replace that nice and easy by the time we get around to it. So, all these frames, let's go for the experimental power generation. And into, where are we? Sulfur. Oh, I need to grab it out of thing here. Where is, there we go. Drag you out to here. Sulfur, and let's start the research there.
Research completed.
Interesting.
Experimental power generation research options.
Very interesting. We're starting to use hard drives for
fuel sources.
research things. That's a little peculiar. We could get an expanded tool belt, however. But we're not going to do that. We're going to start another hard drive scan. That's what we'll do. For the meantime. So over to here. This is loading all this stuff in, and we'll get that loader across to here. So this would be, let's see. That's 100, so 600. 660. Yeah, 660 more. And then we have 45, 660 plus 180 is 840. So we actually have too many of these. I'm going to go ahead and steal these back then. If we need to, we can add more modular frames. That's something we can, in fact, do. So, up to here, and we'll load these in for that. And hard drives are going to research. Actually, there's a point. Hard drive library. No. We'll rescan once we have access to like tier 5 stuff. That'll be part of our thing. And yes, so that's 204. It's loaded up now. Very nice. This takes 12 seconds to generate those. So if we added another 50%, so it's a double. It should be doing 10 per minute. We could make it do 25 per minute if we added this in. What's our power line look like in terms of capacity? We're consuming, okay, yeah, no, we need to actually keep this thing going. We can't overclock it to 250%. That would just be a waste. So let's let it keep doing its thing. And meanwhile, we're going to go and grab some of the stuff out of down here. Do we have all of our... Yes, we do have our portable miners. So we could go and grab the sulfur deposit. So we're going to deploy this where? Come on. Okay. Yes. Up here. That's where it's going to. And we are going to highlight up there. We're going on an adventure. And we're going to set up a little mining spot. So we've got a docking station that is nearly all the way between, actually. So what I could do is I could take our truck up and I could load it up with a whole pile of iron. Although maybe we don't want it loaded with iron. At the minute we've got automation going for our iron as well. So yeah, let's see. This here, whole pile of iron to come out. Not really using much of it. Let's just take the tractor because why not? It'll be fun to go for a little drive again. So, let's take it up to the docking station, and then from the docking station... Oh wait, we should also... Crafting bench. Thank God we've got a full inventory. Or like an empty inventory, rather. So we can take the truck up. And we can use that there node that's up there to load up with 2,500 sulfur. Which should be enough for us to do the vast majority of the sulfur research we want. It'll be a hell of a lot of smokeless powder. Or gunpowder, whatever the first version is. So between that and steel tubes, yeah, we could make an absolute mint in terms of things. A whole pile of nobelisks to open nearly everything we wanted to. And on top of that, we're just getting a very nice little journey out. So, ooh, fire slug. Never gonna say no to those. Let's grab it. It's just a blue one because it's nice and safe to get to. So, we have an obelisk. We don't have any hard drives nearby, it says. So that's good, I guess. And we can head across down to here. Just drive off the edge because gravity doesn't exist. And thank God this water is shallow. Let's grab this. I was very concerned for a second there. I thought it's like, oh no, have I just been an idiot and driven us to our death? But nope, we're fine-ish. So get these stingers running towards us. Right, come on. Don't like those things. So this is normal sulfur. Let's go and grab all of our portable miners and we'll sort. Now, portable miner, drag you across into here. And we can grab a whole pile of these. Set these all up and they should give us... So let's see, you're going to be 100... No, 40 per minute. So we got 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes before it's full. So, anything worthwhile over here? We got power slugs nearby apparently. But we can also have a look up on the top here. Just in case there's anything up here. Or, at the very least, we can try and... Yes, I love that there. You can use the parachute to almost jetpack up things, which is very nifty. So, over there we've got other stuff going. We can jump and glide across to here. And I'm hoping there's something up here. Is there indeed? I mean, we have a little outcroppy bit. Oh, I feel like that was something before. It's no longer. So, could do something with that, I guess. Anything over there? Ooh. Yellow power slug. Guarded by a single spitter. How interesting. Would have thought there would have been a little bit more to that. So that could be another 4 power slugs, I want to say. Yeah, another 4 power slugs, because a yellow gives us 2. So you're loading all of these here things. We've got this little section here. Now, all of this sulfur we could use... Another 15 seconds. And let's see, no hard drives, no summer sloops. Alrighty then. You are done. Grab all. Grab all. Grab all. Grab all. Grab all. Grab all. Do the same thing on all of these here ones to get them spinning again. And then we'll just load all of our sulfur into here. So, store all of that sulfur. And you know what? We'll actually go ahead and this should be enough for now. We can go ahead and stop all of this. So, you are done, you're done, you're done, and you're done. That should be another couple of hundred sulfur. Another 199 sulfur. I'll take that. That's a pretty good number. So, we can drive on back to base, and when we're heading back there, We should have enough modular frames for a whole pile of different things. We can drive through here. Ooh, research completed. I love that, genuinely. We also have a Mercer Sphere. So let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to take a bit of gas damage, but we can then get back into this, and it stops us from taking any damage. Don't know why. Considering the fact that we're not even in an enclosed cockpit, or like there's no canopy, nothing like that. Nope, it's just a case of, yeah, no, this is fine. And kathunk. I'm so thankful for the fact that there is no gravity in this. Like no fall damage for vehicles. That would be very bad if there was. Kathunk onto this here. And we'll head back on down towards the hub and the space elevator. So, right. Don't need to worry about the barrel nuts or anything like that. And we've got a crap ton of sulfur, which is very good in my opinion. That should keep us nice and stocked for a bunch of stuff. So let's head over to here. We're just going to follow the basic outline of the river. But let's do it from this side because there's a lot less crap here we can crash into. That's not to say there's nothing we're going to crash into, but there's less of it. Because I'm still not a very experienced driver. Definitely not. So up we go. And we'll get as far as we possibly can. We've already grabbed the hard drive from that, so no worries. Ooh, that's something actually. Something I didn't consider. We need hard drives just for research on some things now. Which is not ideal. That's very much not ideal. Maybe if we're building highways, what we need to do is build highways with side bits on them that we can use for like resource travel. So let's do a jump and slide our way down here. We've got 372. This here, how much are you worth now? We don't have a single coupon. That's not great. Ooh, boombox and all that kind of stuff. And different statues. Lovely. Management, we still need to grab more of those things. Ooh, sign bundle. Those could be nice. Light control panel, customizer. Customizer is something I definitely want. Foundations is also going to be something very important eventually. Stair set could be very, very cool looking. Steel framed window, gates, gates and door walls, maybe. Architecture, not really much there that's impressing me. Probably more parts is going to be the ultimate goal. So into here, we've got more modular frames going. This is stopped loading stuff in. Huh. So let's... I really didn't think we were going to run out of modular frames before we ran out of steel beams, but apparently so. Steel beams, we've got these here going. We need a lot more of these, in fact. Let's get them loaded back into here. Now, steel beams. Follow you into there and sort. There'll be a lot of those done. And it'll send these out. Now, space elevator, it's going to continue doing its thing. We can head on over this way and look into some of the research stuff. So, hard drive scan was completed. Steel rod or caterium wire? Neither. Do not want steel screws or steel frame. We're going to pick this here, steel frame one, because that's very good. And you know what? We're risking it with this here. Let's rescan. Bolted iron plate, 18 and 50 screws. You get a lot of things out of it, so why not? Let's load all of these into here. And then we'll see. About to autosave in a few seconds. So let's grab these 10. And we'll also see. So this has 100 more. There's 200, 400 more being constructed. And we should have another 8 of these, I want to say. So that's 49. 49 times, so 48 times 4 is 192. And then we have another 100 steel beams. Perfect. We don't need to load any more modular frames into the constructor. That is actually going to be us completely loaded for bear. Why did I say for bear? We're not playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 back in 2011? Would it be? 2011, 2009 maybe? I don't actually know. That's a little disconcerting. So, if that requires all of these, let's load these in. This 1 to 12. So by the time this stack is finished, we should have used up all of those. Alright. I will work with that. And now what we need... We could load a whole pile of screws in. Maybe that's what we do. Or do we... I'm in a bit of a moral quandary here. What do we actually do with all of this crap? So hard drive scanning. We should probably start uploading mycelium, solid biofuel. We'll get you uploaded. Is here... Ooh. Yeah, we'll upload all of these different things. So that will be those completed. That there, out of the way. We'll upload this. Once that's uploaded, we load this in. And we should be able to load Summer Sloop as well. So there's another boop. And that. Now we load these in. And that'll be us. Right. What was the other stuff we needed for research? Sulfur. In here we need 100 smokeless, or 100 black powder. We need plastic for that. We need a hard drive for that, and sulfur. We need... Are you coal or compacted coal? Right, packaged fuel. That's going to require a tier upgrade. So we need... Yeah, we need to upgrade a good bit of stuff. Do we have... Oh, no, we don't need to necessarily. We can get some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and lift some sulfur out of this and see. So, into sulfur, we need this. Nope, I'm being a moron. Right. We need smokeless powder, which I'm guessing... No, black powder. So, out of this, we need 200. I think 200 should be enough for us to have it. That is the sound of me filling my cup with a little bit more beverage. So once we get up the 100, we can start the research on one of the things. Which one? Sulfur, black powder. Yes, this one. So, confirm that there. This will be an additional equipment slot. That requires... Well, that's the nuke Nobelisk, which is... a no, really. We don't want that. We need 100 more powder so that we can construct that one for an additional inventory slot. Not inventory, you know what I mean. The word's there, my brain's just not. Iron rebar is also something we could be constructing. We could potentially make an ammunition plant. That's an idea, maybe. So, into here, configure sulfur, and let's start the research on this. So for that rifle...
Tool belt expanded. I compounded sulfur's tristatic atom matrix into a quadridimensional
smokeless powder,
vortex. You can now carry
which
more
is
stuff.
made from... We can't hand make it. We need a refinery of some description. Okay, that's fine. And right. Over to here. Let's have a look here. We got 22 of these. And we need to construct a lot more of a lot more stuff. So let's grab some of this. Do we have iron plates? We've got 344. That should be enough. That should be enough, yeah. So we'll go ahead and set that up. And if we can get some of them upgraded and online, then if we get expanded power infrastructure, we can start having a power line from up there all the way down to our base. So it's a thing. You can hear the dog being greeted just in the background there. The dog is Bailey. She is not currently in with me, sadly. Got me feeling abandoned. Not actually. She's just being adorable elsewhere in the house. During the day, she likes to come in and join me. So we'll do a little jumpy slide over here. And let this do its thing. We're heading over here. So, right. These here, are these pure or... They are. These here being pure ones would be another 240, 480 iron per minute. Now that's a nice chunk of change. Up there at the top, we'll be able to do some things. Ooh, there's a Mercer Sphere. So you're down. Grab this. There are some items I do have my concerns about. Oh, we're not allowed to upload any more gas nobelisks. That's okay. We'll upload these here things. Anything we don't have much of, we'll upload first. Modular frames, plastic, all of that kind of crap. We don't have the upload rate for it right now, sadly. Screws are possibly never going to get uploaded into the dimensional storage. Because if we upload those, then at that point we're looking at, you know, that's a lot of stuff. We're talking, If we can only upload 30 per minute, a single stack of screws would take 16.5 minutes. Okay, this guy here doesn't like us. There we go. Another bit of spitter remains. Let's go and load these in. And do we have rotors or anything? I don't know if we do. Potentially we should be looking at more stacks of things. That might be an option for us, but we'll see. Let's do a little slide and we'll start building over here. So, oh my goodness gracious, how did they get up there? Production water extractors. Yes. We'll build some of these over here. So that's 6 of those built. And I like the fact that we're getting sulfur here. That's nice. And another couple of these water extractors. Build one there. And we'll have... oh no. Not deep enough in that well. That's a shame. Maybe we should be looking at a... ooh, if we do it as staggered, that might work. Because then we can have our pipelines doing little bits. So. Ah, damn it. That's not deep enough either. Alright, fine. Oh yeah. Over here, we should destroy this. Oh, we don't have any ammo too. That's okay. So over here, let's go for a logistics pipeline. Nope. Okay, we need to build a ground floor on this, and that's... it's gotta happen for us to get this properly assembled. So, foundation... let's go for a 1 meter, and we're going to build it across there. Lovely. You will be by 8. No, you'll be by 10. Another by 10. Come on. There. By 10. And finally, there, by 10. So, this here, we need to have a single pipeline running down this central pillar. If we have this up here, fine. This will be up at the top level, and we run it to here. So, for this here, we do a pipeline junction. And we get you to feed around to... nope, you won't. That is a shame. Pipeline junction. We can't get that to work like that. Trying to think of how we do. So, maybe if we build it on the ground, you build there, and then if we just built that above it. So maybe that's what we have to do. We're gonna have to build this on the ground instead. And then I guess the other bits will have to go up above. So, pipeline junction, build you there, and you there, and build you there, and you there. Now, you'll be clean pipeline from there, down to there. You will be from there. Oh no, maybe we should be, yeah, horizontal to vertical. That's what we'll do. You into here. Lovely. And now, you feed to here. You feed to here. And you'll connect those. You connect those. You're going up to there. And you go up to there. So, the headway on these, we're going to need a pump running these. Which I don't quite know how to... If we did a pump connecting to this section, would that have the ability to pump all of this liquid up? Space between pumps is recommended. Right. So, at this point here, if we did this... Nope, that's not working. And there's no way we can get it to actually go and connect up the ways. Plus, this is saying it's going down. Let's see, if we got that to connect across to somewhere. I'm at a loss. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like Tom York in that song by Radiohead. Whoop, not the correct one. Foundation, 1 meter, there we go. So, up here, we can go for, yes, all of this. So, ooh, more quartz. I have just realized something as well. We have like 3 of these things together. 3 of these together will be really nice, because that's 240 per piece. But not necessarily. Let's go ahead and do some wood cutting here. There we go. Get rid of this. Sorry, Pillberry plant. There we go. All these plants out of the way. And this will be us nicely taken care of. Lovely. More plants gone. And the reason will become clear. It is literally just for the fact that I want to be able to see all of the resource wells together. So you over to here. No. Leaves and wood. Alright, fine. Harvest those. So, we should have 3 things of pure coal. That might, just might, be enough. So this one is 1 pure coal. And this one is also 1 pure coal. And then, oh, there's the other one. Okay. So we've got 3. That's good. These 3 pure will be 120 times it by 2, 240. If we upgrade them to 3, we can do 360 per minute. So let's do a minor Mark II here. And you will run... Oh, we need steel beams. How wonderful. Instead of steel beams, let's try conveyor belts just for a minute. We might be able to get some of these running as a very basic thing, just right off the bat. So into there. Right, that goes to here. We'll run you to here. And you can run over to there. And finally, you will run to here. There is a creature in the way, sadly. Okie dokes. Now, power cables. 0. Connect you to up here. And you will connect that. And that. And you connect to here, where you're going to feed that. You, on the other hand, are going to feed into this, and that will feed into this. So, all of those little water splitters are going to do their bit, and we are going to have our splitter along here, conveyor splitter. You are going to connect here. So, you will do that, which will feed around into each of these. And that will be us taken care of nicely. Are you in the correct spot? You're not. And 4. Smart splitter. Nope, we want you just to be a conveyor splitter. You're going in there, and you're going in here. So you will be logistics 2. Oh boy, that did the wrong kind of splitting, didn't it? Yes, it did. 4 conveyor splitter. You feed out to there. And now let's go 1 into 2. You feed into there, into there, into there. And you will feed around into here. You will do exactly the same and feed to there. So, for this, can we get some water going, please? We might need a biomass reactor just to get the water flowing at first. And we also need somewhere for the water to go. So you need to feed into there. So that one's pipe is too long. If we do that and we feed you from there, fine. Let's do a cable feeding into there. So this should, with any luck, let's set up a pump, shall we? And this will give head lift. Whoop. Okay, so let's have this feed all the way up there. You should be able to give that there. And what are you? No power. What power do you require? Oh, that's what. So, you connect up to there with the power line. Now, this should have 30... Oh, recommended max head lift, 20 meters. Good. This will have a flow rate leading up. And we're going to load... At 150%, you're going to consume 20 megawatts. So, let's quickly get a test power line going with a biomass reactor. And that biomass reactor will be used to just a few things. Power, biomass burner. Oh, damn, we need more cables for that. Or more wiring. Bit of a shame. But do we have copper lying around? And can we build a crafting bench? We can build a crafting bench. Do we have copper anywhere? Nope. And we don't have... Oh, there it is. So this here is a lot of wire. This should enable us to get 48 wire, which is more than enough for 2 biomass burners, which we can run temporarily. So yeah, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. And power. Let's keep the biomass at the ready. So, copper ingot. Gonna require a few things. Let's get 8 bars and see what we can do with that. So, into here, let's go for power, biomass burner. We forgot to actually make wire out of it because we're silly. Make this. We're on 604 steel things. 604 versatile frameworks. And it doesn't seem to be going up, which is a bit of a shame. We could load this with a shit ton of just, what do you call it? Let's load that. Okay, this has problem. Max consumption is rated at that. That is a problem, so let's switch that cabling off. And we can also switch off the steel plate down here. Or not the steel plate, the coal thing. Until we've got this connected up. So, power line, dismantle on that. And then we'll get this set up properly. Let's see what our consumption rate is currently at. Into here. 38.2. Okay, let's get this down to just 100%. That's going to be 20 megawatts. You're going to be how many? You're not telling me the power consumption. So maybe it's not that much. Logistics, pipeline pump. 4 megawatts, so 20 plus 4, 24 megawatts. And our biomass burner should be giving us, it should, with any luck, be giving us 30. Okay, good, right. So you're going to feed that. We could hypothetically load with coal. So let's go over to here. And start swiping some coal. We'll load this with 15. Sorry, what? Where is that coal in my inventory then? Sort. Oh, that's where. That was a bit silly of me. So, jump over this here. And into here we go. You will load with 13 coal, and you will be 12 coal, and finally you are going to be another 12 coal. So this should, with any luck, feed us with the adequate amount. Fuse blown. Huh? Oh, that's why. Burn all the fuel. So that's loading 20 into that. Okay. Head lift of 1 meter. Right, our flow rate is currently pumping out that much. Let's see if any of this is getting up the way. So, turn a mountain pipe. This is loading. It is pumping up the water that we need. Can it pump it up further? Or like if we can get it to pump faster. Or something. So this here, no water in building. Currently no water in building. No power. None of that. So what are we looking at here? We're going to have to do a little bit of troubleshooting, aren't we? This here. Okay, we got 2.4 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. This is pumping up the way. But it doesn't appear that it's arriving at the top. let's have a check at the top and see if we can find it. In here, you are flowing. This just isn't getting the water to burn, but it has done at some point. Burning fuel, right? Okay. It's burning fuel, but then it becomes idle. So what we need, I think, is going to be a second one of these biomass burners so we can crank it up to the max level. Let's get this taken care of. Whole pile of copper. Make a shit ton of wire. And maybe potentially what we gotta do is actually just have it lead up to the central segment here. Maybe that's what we need, is for it to all be coming from this bit. So logistics, let's look at building a pipeline support. Or not a pipeline support. We'll build it here. Lovely. And you go here. Get you to here. And you to here. You there. And finally you there. So let's try it. Pipeline, you to here. Fine. You to here. You to here. You to here. And you to here. So we'll get rid of these and get them sorted. So pipeline, you to here. You to there, and you to here. We'll also destroy these, or not destroy, you know what I mean. So we can do a disband filter on the floor holes, get rid of them all, and we'll set up our pipeline from here, connecting all the way across to here. So this way, can we get you to connect up? You all the way up to here. That's got all of that going, and let's see what this will do. So flow rate is currently 296 per minute. Fine. Water extractor is running on this. We've got it loading the water up. And you are full. Why are you full, and is the top getting anything? So head lift is 13 meters and 20 meters is the max recommended. Let's check up on top and see what do we have running, because that might be enough. Are you going to burn stuff? Okay, you are in fact burning fuel. I like that. So you have loaded up completely on water. Let's connect you to there, and finally you we can connect to here. So that'll start loading coal out real soon. And then we have a fully autonomous system going. This will load out at 240 per minute. Lovely stuff. This will go all the way over here. So at that point we've got 720 per minute. I like 720 per minute. That's a nice healthy number. And this we could also have running. Maybe we should have, before it gets to that, we should have it split so it goes half down here. And then we have all the stuff we need for... Oh no. Is this just because of the coal? I think so. So once the coal is online, and has split, we should be fine. Because at this point, oh yeah, look at all that coal that's been generated there. We're going to be filled up for sure. And then we can just overclock the thing to run a good chunk of ones. So 120 times 2.5 is 300. 300 would be sufficient for running 6 of these generators, I want to say. So yeah, I think we will be fine. We should be able then. You consume 20 megawatts. What do you consume? 67.2. Lovely. And your flow rate should be, you're outputting 300 per minute. Yep, 300 per minute. That will be enough for loading 6 of these here reactors. So I think we've done all right. We've constructed part 1 of our power supply up here. So let's do a splitter down here. Where are we? Conveyor splitter. You will split here. And then down here we're going to do a split. Ooh, this will be a trickier one. Okay, we need to expand along the side here. So let's go for a 1 meter expansion. And we'll get this running behind these. So these will be logistics, not smart splitter, just a conveyor splitter. So you go to here, you will go to here, and you will feed around to here. Right. So out of this, let's go for conveyor belt Mark II. You are feeding around to here. You feed around to here. And then you will feed around to here. Right? Sure, let's go with this. So, you do that splitting. You feed around to here, I guess. Doesn't look very pretty, but I guess we'll just deal with it. You go to there, and then you go to there. So, this will load all of these, and let's get the pipelines in place for it. So, clean pipeline, load that. You load that. And finally, you load that. This should be enough. Yep, we got lots of water going in. These are burning 45 per minute. We've got 300 per minute being generated. And we have 240, so we have 160, no, 120 divided by 6. So yeah, we're consuming, oh yeah, this is going to be operational any second now. And just off of one thing, we have 6 functional power reactors. Look at this right here. No connection. Oh, yes. You currently are not connected to any kind of power line. So let's rectify that. And have you feed to here. You will feed over to here. And you will be... You two connect into this, you connect into that, and then you can close the circuit over here. Lovely. So we should be able to disconnect this, and our power plants are still functional and online. This here is no fuel, no power. Okay, it'll take a bit of time. Oh, that was silly of me, wasn't it? I disabled 2 power plants without meaning to. So once we upgrade all that, we're fine. let's go load a whole pile more steel beams in, because I'm happy enough with our power plant there for the meantime. It's not permanent, but it's closer. So we have a whole pile of stuff to do. We could drop down there and get another power slug, and then we could get that yellow power slug, or we can just make our way back to base. And you know something? I like the idea of back to base for the meantime. A lot of steel beams to be done. So, yeah. We have a very efficient coal power plant running right now. So 720 divided by 30... Yeah, okay. So we have 30 power plants rolling at the minute as our maximum. Once we upgrade our stuff... No, we don't, because we could overclock those. So it would be from 240 upwards. We could take it from 240 to 480. So we could have 60 power plants on the go there. 60 times 75, that'd be 45... No, 75 is the base. If we doubled it, we'd be running at 200% of... So 75 times 2, 150. Multiply that by 60, we could have 9,000 megawatts. Now, only downside is at that point, water becomes a very, very limiting factor. We should have 99 modular frames currently in the pipeline. So let's see if we do. We'll probably have about 28 currently sat outside of the thing, I want to say. Somewhere around there. So eventually, all of this coal, these power plants here, these 6, that 9, not going to be a factor forever. Where are we looking for this foundry? Right, over here. You. Give me this, 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 and this. Why are you taking your sweet time with it? You know what? I'm not going to ask right now. So this here... Oh! It's the steel beam thing. Okay, so we want 49 of these out. And we're going to drag that over to here. And we'll load these 49 in. So 49 times that, and then our other one here we get rid of. So over to here. Let's jump up and load the remaining ones into this. So we've got 13 there. We should hopefully have another 69 of these somewhere. Heh. Funny number. Whoa! Damn, I was a moron. Load all of these in. And that'll keep us loaded up. So, 180... I don't remember. But, screw it. It's fine. Now, over to the MAM. Let's see. Sulfur. We need a hard drive. We need coal for that there. Coal will be easy to get to. Pyro slugs, we require... What are you? Time crystals? Yeah, no thank you. That sounds incredibly complex. 350 for that there. And then what do we construct you with to get the +7? I don't 100% know. Quartz, let's see. 10 of those and 100 modular frames, fine. Oh! What I could look at is I'm pretty sure we have other constructors lying about, don't we? Over here, for example. No, these are constructors. What we need is assemblers. So maybe we gotta set up another assembler over here somewhere. We need reinforced iron plates for that. So let's see. If we take a bunch of these, let's load, oh no. So 48 of those in, and we'll load another assembler from here. You will connect to this, and you are going to be our, what is the most efficient one for that? 10 copper plate, like 10 iron plates and 20 wire. This will be, yeah, this is our thing. We're going to load a crap ton of iron plates into that, and we're going to load a crap ton of wire. So you, 200 of these plates, and we'll jump over to here. You take 500 wire, and place you into here. So 37.5, that's fine, you're on this here. You take 15 megawatts, our consumption, our max consumption has actually gone up. So you know what we could do? You're going to be 75 and 37.5. So that is just under 6 minutes, and this will make 11.25. That'll make 66 reinforced iron plates. I can work with that. And you only consume 37.5 megawatts. That's nice. I like that. So into here, we'll load the rest of the stuff. You're getting 86. You are going to be on 62. And this can load all of the reinforced plates. So that'll be nice. Our power plant up there is taking care of itself. And we'll go ahead and grab these and load them into our, what do you call it? It's going to be very nice in the end. So over to here, hub terminal, load this in. And we'll get a little check on our, what do you call it? On our this. So you're 150 megawatts you consume just for the thing. That is a wild amount. So that there is loading 12 every, you know what? Let's load 50 of those in. It's here, we've got 330 more uses of those. So 360, that will be worth 330 modular frames, which is 120 frameworks. So that's okay, we can work with that. This will then load us in with a crap ton of versatile frameworks. And that will help us out. So this is another 4 of those going out. Oh, I just realized we also have a crap ton of steel beams now. So we've got those there, 704. This will be another 708, 712, and then that'll be 800, I think, in total. This is going to be 800 of those. And then we'll be left with one thing of versatile frameworks. Yes. Those there. So we'll get all of these loaded in. And then a few things here. So we'll split this here. 25. No, 30 is going to be worth... If we do 10, and we split this into groups of 10, then at that point we should be able to load in 10 plus 120, right? So 25 would be worth 300. Right, so that right there, fine. This 120 plus, right. I think I have worked out the maths. The steel beams we're probably going to be running a deficit of, but we should be okay-ish. This is going to be 20 per minute, so we've got like 10 minutes before this becomes a problem. let's consider the maths. All of this here is going on. And maybe we up the speed of it. Just for a little bit. Let's try 150. You've gone to 201.5. So right. There we go. That would be 8 minutes. It will consume a full stack of 50 into here. Max consumption is very high, but our mining stuff isn't really working currently. So we should be fine. This here will get all of this going. And that will be 300 worth. So the steel beams, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll load all of those in. Then we'll have that other 10. And we're good. Right. Lovely stuff. I think we've got it. I think the numbers are sussed out. So what do we do now? Well, that's a pretty damn tricky question, in fact. Once we have that stuff done, then the summer slip is going to kind of become not used anywhere near as much. We can load that back in. These here, we could potentially be looking at more of these. So this takes 60 seconds to make a modular frame. Do we have the stuff for making a bunch ourselves? We could potentially. So we've got 60 of these. And if we get, how many? We need 12. 12 iron rods. So if we get 60 plus, you know what, we'll use, sure. We've got 400, so that's 30 something we can make. So into here. And modular frames. Ooh, wait. This gives us 40. Lovely. So in we go. Make these 40, and that'll be us taken care of. What do we use for the... That's really just 3 steel beams and 6 concrete? That's insanely good. We could be making a shit ton of those industrial beams. That's possibly going to be a very big thing for us next time. So the minor Mark IIs, we can construct a whole pile of those. We've got reinforced iron plates and everything, which we're going to need for our power plants. Our portable miners, we're fine on that. And we also... Reinforced iron plates we're going to need a lot more of, in fact. So we can get more of that. We're just really waiting at this point for stuff to sort of close off. So into here. Grab these. We've got 1, 2, 3 left. And then we can get all of this deposited in. Then we've got steel plates or iron plates we can use to upgrade stuff. So into here. Pop all 40 of these in. Whoop. And that'll be that taken care of. Taken care of reporting. And over to here. You are iron plates. Let's get a shit ton of you loaded out. Which we can then pop into here. So we've still got 100. You're going to require all of that. And let's go over to here and get a full stack of wire to load in. So, hello there. Here's your full stack of wire. That'll work nicely. So those reinforced iron plates things are going to be very nice to make overall. We might be able to do some very cool things soon enough, actually. So this here, we should have 12 remaining in here, or 11, fine. That's okay. This here, another 10 to complete. And then we've got, ooh, okay. we're probably going to need more steel plates or more steel beams. So let's fire them into there. And this should give us what we need. So this here is going to load us in. Another 4 of those. Versatile frameworks will be fine. And this here, yeah, we're about ready to take these and we can just pop them direct into here. So 6.25, that's going to take 5 minutes to burn through all of those, and we should have 600. Yep, 30 times, oh, we've got more steel in here than we need. In fact, 1 to 12, so 30 will be 360. Right, that's us good to go now. And we're sorted. Right, so with all of these reinforced plates, let's have a look and see. Oh yeah, that's enough expanded power infrastructure materials. So let's jump up to here. And we can now start construction of our power superhighway, which will be very nice. Ooh, this also is very nice. So that'll be very pleasant to work through. You are still working through your plates. You're also still working through your plates. Lovely. So, into here, you've got 44, and you've got 41. So that there, right, let's see, 41 times, so divide by 3, that's 13 times 2, 26, and you're going to be making another 26, we'll say. 26 plus 28 in fact, so we're looking at 54 more being constructed. I can work with that. That's nice enough. So into here we've got all that Caterium stuff going. You are a, what do you call it? Smelter? Oh yeah, Caterium ore. That's something we could go and grab a good chunk of. So let's go ahead and do a sort. Oop, someone dropped something. Got all that raw quartz there. We are loaded up on industrial beams. We've got stutters, we've got the power slugs, we've got steel pipes. We could move you out of our inventory. We could also, let's see, power things, like, yeah, we'll load power into there. Plastic we can load into there. Rotors are full, and stators are also full. Our sulfur can get loaded in, which will be nice. Okay, you guys are assholes. Oh, you got stunned before you actually hit me. Oh, where'd you go? Lovely. And we can also move our hogs into there. Let's see, steel ingots we might be able to load in. Okay, steel ingots were full on. Wood, maybe? Oh, biomass. Yeah, biomass we can get loaded. And we could also load mycelium. Modular frames, we could definitely load those in. That'd be something very nice to load, in fact. So, let's go ahead and smack this all on the floor. You will do the same. Grab that, and we already got that hard drive. Okay, that's fine. Now, power tower. This is the thing as well. Right, what's the difference between these in terms of resources? They cost the exact same. So why you wouldn't go for the one with the platform is beyond me, because I'm a big fan of being able to sort of stand and like survey from on top of a power tower. I actually at one point really wanted to. I don't know if you ever saw the video of there was a guy climbing like a radio tower to repair it or something. Oh wait, we're about to complete phase 2. Phase 2 is about to complete. I'm very excited for this here. By the time we get back to base, phase 2 will be ready to launch, and then we're loaded up for what do you call it? Ooh, this is exciting. So, we're about to hit tier 5 and 6. I cannot wait for this. This is the farthest I've gotten. And I like this. There it is! 1,000 of 1,000. That's us ready to complete phase 2. And now we can actually overhaul a whole lot of our stuff. So, let's go and have a look at what we're doing. Slide down to here and do the same again. Ooh, our blueprint tower is also, or not blueprint tower, our blueprint, whatever you call it, is also done. So I'm very much in favor of that. Right, let's seal this here. There we go, it'll do its thing. We can take all of our steel beams back. Lovely. And we can load them back into here.
Welcome to the project assembly.
Although we are going to load 100, or no, 200 of these into there.
On delivery, phase 2 will be completed
And all of our modular frames. So, this should be ready to send.
These might feel intimidating after your previous
Cue the what do you call it? So, oil production is now online.
Highlights are
Lovely. Milestone. Oil processing. I want this. I want this very much so. So let's go ahead for this. Oil processing. 100 of these. We need 500 steel pipes, 500 copper sheets. Those will be really easy to get, in fact. And motors we need. So load those in. These here. Lovely. You can be loaded with our steel beams. We've got all the motors we need. So that's lovely. That's that taken care of. We need steel pipes now. So we can load these here away. Let's go ahead and sort, and we'll also do a sort on this. We can... what do we do? You are also going to go away. Now, steel pipes. We need steel pipes. So at that point, let's see what we find. This here is a foundry making steel ingots. And these steel ingots, we're going to steal a whole pile of these. Not even steal. We're not stealing these. We're just producing with them. So, constructor. We need 2 reinforced iron plates. That's fine by me. Can you make me steel pipes? You can't. You don't have any recipes for them just at the minute. That's okay. Let's see what we've got here. Will the foundry be able to molded steel pipe? Yes. So we need concrete and we need, what do you call it? Let's load 2 of these here. You are going to be one and you'll be the other. So this, oh, we need steel beams still. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's actually very clever, in fact. Right, this here, let's take some steel beams. We're going to load these into this, and then at that point we'll have this lead out into another one. So logistics pipeline, industrial storage. We need steel pipes for that. That's okay, I can work with that. So you are going to come out of here and feed into here. You are from here into there, and you're from there to there. So This here one, we're going to load with iron ingots. This one, we're going to load with concrete. Or nope, let's load that, iron ingots, and then the other one we'll load with the concrete then. So, ooh. We don't have as much concrete as I'd like. That's being very slow, in fact. And you are the concrete one. You here will be this. So, you to that, and you to there. And finally, let's connect you into the power lines. So, oh, wait, crap. Let's put this on standby. So that's making 50 per minute. Let's go over to here. And we're going to take these back, and we're taking back our power cores. With this, oh yeah, so this here, we're good now. This will use 53.7, and you're making 250 steel pipes per minute. Oh yeah, 250 per minute. That's thing of beauty right there. In 2 minutes time, we're going to have as many steel pipes as we freaking need. So, I'm happy with that. This here is using 20 per minute to load these up. Let's go ahead and multiply this out. You're going to do 25 per minute. And we're sorted there. So, over to here, and let's load in all of that. Lovely stuff. Now, I feel like for the logistics too, like the steel pipe stuff, look at that, 200 right there. That is, look at that. It's almost a constant stream. I love that. That is a thing of beauty right there. So, into here, we'll fire the other steel ingots that we've got. And between that and our concrete, oh yeah, we're loaded up on steel pipes, alright. So, we'll go ahead and grab the 200 from here, go over and take that and upgrade our stuff. Thing of beauty. Genuinely. 297, okay, fine. We're sorted on that. Well sorted, in fact. So over to here, we've got only 31, a little bit of a shame. What about our, we don't have copper, sadly. We don't have copper sheeting in our thing. Well, we've got more than enough steel pipes. That is, I love it. Absolutely love it. So into here, there we go. We're sorted on those, and we need 4 minutes. 4 minutes for it to make these. Ooh, idea. Oh no, we need it out of our thing, so summer sloop into the inventory, and let's load you into there. This is gonna make even more of these. So 50 per minute. Beautiful. That's 4 minutes to get those. Oh, let's see. We've got 31. This is 396. Okay, let's see. You're gonna make. Oh no. Can this do the thing for me? I just want this to get me to 100 nicely. If I can get a nice even number, that's all the better. So we've got 44. This right here, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And once we have our oil processing, then at that point we can start looking at making things like plastics, etc. So we've got 64 of these. 68. We need 104. we'll leave those for the time being and just go and admire this. The number of things being generated there is utterly fantastic. So over here we've got 84. Once we hit 104, so this here is generating, let's see, another 14, so no, that's 12 seconds now. This will be us ready, and then we can just strip this away so that it upgrades our stuff. There we go. Now, that's enough. Ooh, we actually overshot just slightly with the, what do you call it? So, once we load this up, we're ready to send it off. Perfect. Now, Logistics Mark IV, that could be very nice. Presumably requires a lot of stuff. Ooh, the truck looks cool. Fluid packaging. Petroleum power requires plastic, motors, Caterium ore and all. Interesting. Right, this here, pipeline engineering, industrial manufacturing. Ooh. Wow. That's a lot of different things. Adaptive control unit. Alright, well, this here we're going to go for petroleum power being our next one. But for now, let's look for crude oil and see what we've got. So, any wee deposits anywhere? Okay, we've got ones over here. 3 deposits down here, so let's set this up down there. Now, for these, we're going to need 3 oil extractors. So 1, 2, 3. Of these, we're going to need 15 motors, 180 cables, and then the refinery stuff in order to produce, let's say we're going to need 12. So at that point, we need 165 motors. Let's see. Motors, we can make 50 of these. That's not too bad, actually. Stators and motors required. Okay. Oh wait, we should probably have this be in some kind of assembler or constructor, perhaps. So for this here, you could be switched over to motor duty, maybe? We don't need nearly as many of these, so we can strip away these. And you're just going to make 5 at a time now. Which works, you know, we don't need to be too concerned. So, into here, we've got all that stuff going. And let's see, where is our iron plate making thing? You are going to be motors. We're going to load you up with this here, so you're going to consume a good chunk of power. And we want to load you up with 100 rotors and 100 stators. So that'll be 20 per minute. Maybe we'll get you to construct one thing first that isn't so. Let's load you with that and this and get you to do your thing. Just to get this onto double time mode. Once this is done its bit. Perfect, you are now doubled up and I want you on motor duty. So 100 of these and 100 of these. These are going to consume and this will make 20 times. So this is a 1-to-1 trade, so we're going to have 100 motors out of this. Which is fine. Takes 6 seconds to make 2, so yeah, we can leave that be for a bit. Or we can upgrade this to 25 per minute, meaning it'll go through a stack of rotors and a stack of stators at a rate of... I don't know. I think we need to start making a new construction pipeline just for motors, because I have a feeling we're going to be using a lot of these. 201.5 in this assembler. That's a lot of power, for sure. You're going to have those, and let's just go and see how many stators can we load up and how many rotors can we load up. My guess is they're both all the way over here. So let's find out. Into here, we've got 100 of these, and do we have 100 rotors? Let's see, we've got 64, so if we can craft another 36 of these, then at that point, that's another, oh yeah, we've got plenty. So, another 36 of these, and then we're fine. What goes into a stator? We need steel pipes and copper for that. So if we can make a thing that makes iron pipes, if we get an alternate recipe for the iron pipes, then at that point we can start making motors out of just iron and copper, which could be very nice. I like the sound of it, at least. And this is also going to clear up a shit ton of space in our inventory, which will be good. So another 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. So we now have the things we need for making our refineries and pipelines, etc. So into here we could load another 50 of these and another 50 of these, and we can take this here. So this will be in 2 minutes time. We need to collect the other stack of motors. We're also going to need concrete and iron plates. So let's go over this way and see what we can get. You are going to be 200. That's lovely. We'll grab these, and we also need concrete over here. So this here will take 500 of this. So 2 and 5, that should be us ready to get, yes, we're fine there. This 99 we are going to upload, and I want to take from inventory before depot. We can now make 100 platforms, so we can do a 10 by 10 over by the oil, which will be good enough. So this here, we've got 26, that's fine. We need to look at some of the other stuff. So for this, we're going to need new recipes. What are we going to need? Let's go and have a look at the logistics things over here. Or not the logistics, the upgrade stuff. So if we go for a milestone, then what do we unlock? We've got the truck there. Okay, that's 5. Industrial manufacturing. We need a modular engine, and we need adaptive control units. So these are definitely needed. What we could do is load up the stuff for the iron manufacturing. So maybe this here needs to become, at some point, this needs to become a steel maker again. So this, we're loaded up on steel pipes. Molded beams is 24. That could be, if we doubled the output on that, we'd be looking at 18 for construction. What do you make? You just make steel ingots. You, on the other hand, 25.2. If we upgraded the speed and the usage on all of this stuff, so let's jump this up to here. So, okay. We can upgrade this to 90 per minute. Meaning we could get it up to 135 per minute. But we would use a shit ton of concrete. And power. But I think it'd be worth it. So yeah. That's what I'm thinking. 53.7. Yep. Oh, it's 112.5. But it's worthwhile. You, on the other hand, are coal-wise loading 67.5 per minute, and you are consuming 300 per minute. So there's no point in that being quite so high. This here is going to load a whole pile of crap out. You're doing coal at quite a high rate, in fact. If this is all feeding across into these things, maybe these other ones we don't need nearly as much. Because this is loading into here. This foundry one is just making the ingots, which feed around into here. So yeah, maybe not needed. Ooh, that's a shit ton of starters and everything. Alrighty then. I'll keep a remembrance. A remembrance? Yes, I'll keep a remembrance of that. As if I'm playing fucking Elden Ring or something. Right, down here, we need to go and have a look in here. So let's highlight this out, and we're gonna go scout to see what we need for our base. So over we go. A lot of limestone moving out this way. And we're a good ways out as well. So hard drives, okay, we're fine here. That's just copper. Ooh. We have this over here. Let's see, we might be able to... You're done for. Yeah, so in here, we're possibly able to jump up the way, up, and here we go, Mercer Sphere. Lovely. And we're going to get knocked off the edge of this here, probably by about a hatcher.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
Right.
Noted.
So, we'll jump up here, check out this hatcher here, and grab this blue slug, which will be nice. Lovely. Hatcher remains ×2, and we'll grab this power slug here. Make our way all the way across there. So we're going to jump to this little section here because we like being on land more so than we do in the water. And never mind if it involves hatchers, but I should be able to land here. And that should be us nicely taken care of. We'll jump here and slide our way down. So we should do our little ping over here, see what we get. I can't tell, is that a rock or a wreck? I think it might just be a rock. Which is a shame. Ooh. No thank you to all the stuff lying around it. So over here, we got a lot of these hatchers and everything lying around. I want to try and take this out. There we go. Okay, these guys die in 3 hits. Lovely. Now, into here, and we'll do oil extractor. So this here will construct And let's do a 10 by 10 grid. So let's do over here. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's do here, over, yeah, that's okay. This is a 10 by 10 grid I can work with. You will do 10 by 10. You can be a 10 by 10. And you can as well. So, what are you going to be? You're going to generate 240 per minute. So I need that to go into a few different refineries. And let's see, into here, we need copper sheets. Okay. And then we need motors. So, that was a little bit silly of me to sit and think, oh, we're fine here. But we'll go for this 2 by 2. You will do out like that. You another by 10. You by 10. You by 10. Whoop. You by 10. And then finally. Oh, you wouldn't be by 10. You'd be by 8. Okay, well, either way. Let's chainsaw these plants out of my way. So, these here, lovely. I want everything cleared as much as possible. And, ooh, mining coal. Yep, we can do this here. So, this could potentially become self-sufficient once we have our petroleum-powered stuff. So that will be, let's see, we need 240 copper sheets in all. 240 of those. Ooh. Right, this guy will be 8 swipes before he's dead. Nope. There we go. You're done. Lovely. And this here will just keep on hand, just in case there's any hard drives nearby. But I don't think there is. I think we've got them all by this point. Or at least all the ones we can access at this point of the game. If we had the jetpack, however, the jetpack might be our answer to a few things. Definitely if we can use like solid biofuel with the jetpack, we could completely load up on that kind of stuff. Have it ready for any point where if we wanted to go up there, that'd be fine. If we wanted to go down below, also be fine. You know, lots of options. So, let's see, 2,500, we would need 625. So what I'm thinking, our modular frames, definitely we should look at. We should look at the modular frames, and if we can make 625 of those, then we're fine. So I think they use 3 reinforced iron plates to make 2 modular frames. Not a great exchange rate as I think of it. And then 625 times 12 is, let's see, 1,250 multiplied by 6, 7,500 steel beams we would need in all. That's a hell of a chunk of change. So let's see just what's going on with this here foundry. You're using 67.5 per minute and 67.5 per minute. You are using 120 per minute. So what we could do is take some of the stuff from around here. Take a bunch of this here. And we'll just load it into the output of this. So there's 100 loaded out of that there. You will load 54 coal in. And this is just going to be a whole crap ton of stuff. So So what we could maybe do is merge that. Might be an option. We could have that run down into there. That foundry is making stuff. Is this a foundry? This is a foundry. So maybe what we need to do is have this be steel and concrete going into it. Nope. Never mind. Let's have you be steel ingots and we'll load all the iron into it. And we could get some coal going in, I suppose. But no, not just yet. Yes, iron. In you go. So, this will load all of that into there. We'll go ahead and load another 40 into there. This here, we've got a lot of steel coming out, which will be good. So that's that going and doing that now. And you're fine. You're going to load a whole crap ton out, which will go into here. So what I want for now is for this here, if we dismantle this, we can have this be 2 separate storage containers. So logistics, no, organization. Let's have you be 2 stacked containers. I want one of you, which will load out from there. Nope, that's the wrong way around. You, output. Now, this here, we need 625 modular frames loaded into it, which is our very important thing. Let's grab this and we're going to load these out here as well. Oh yeah, copper sheet. We should definitely grab this while we're here. That's going to be 8 minutes to fill that out. But we've got enough that we can make a few refineries, which is something at least. So storage container, we got a shit ton of pipes there. That's a lot more than I reckon we're going to need for a while. You are... okay. Ingots you're loaded fine with. Maybe, you know what? Let's load the ingots into there. And this will be our little constructor going. So you, assembler, you're going to take 2 minutes to do your thing. And where was I looking before? In here. Right. We have 58 of these. That's not a great many. We need 625. So that's something we gotta keep an eye on. This here, let's load in 12 bundles. So that's 50, and steel beams, we need to load 7,500. So 600, 1,200, 1,400. No, 14. 200 times 8. 1,600 times 3 is 4,800. So if we load this up completely, that's still not enough. We're going to need basically 2 batches of this. That's going to be a lot to work on. So we have those loaded. And let's go back and check over this way. Now, into here, what have you got? All of these. Give me everything. Oh yeah, the motor thing as well. Stators and Caterium wire. Yeah, let's not worry too much about the Caterium wire. Our entire infrastructure, as you can tell, seriously needs overhauled. So, load these here in. And we'll get these constructed. You build that around to there. And you build that to there. So this here is going to do 5 per minute. That's not many. Should we maybe look at some of the things over here? What have we currently got doubling on our summer sloop stuff? Where is our summer sloop doubler? Is it foundry? Nope. Assembler? Oh yeah, it's on the motor thing at the minute. Okay, so we've got enough there. Ooh, petroleum power we can upgrade now. That's fine by me. Right, you are... Let's load these in. Then we have 87 remaining. Now, we need steel beams, rubber, and plastic. I can work with those things. So, we don't need this going for that anymore at the minute. Let's put you on encased industrial beams. And, okay, you would be 2 per minute. So you would be 30 per minute if we're going at this here rate. Let's get concrete. 1 stack of concrete. So take 500 out of here. Load it into here. That'll consume 90 per minute, 6 minutes worth. Okay. So let's get steel beams. Wow, this is not loading a lot. Steel beams, I guess we can go for some of the stuff over here. You are versatile framework. Yep, nope. You will take 200 out of here. Right. So this is going to give us a lot of industrial beams once we get it set up. Where are you? I keep being an idiot and going right past it. Okay, let's load these. So, 201.5 megawatts, you're going to generate 30 per minute. You're going to run out in 6 minutes, so you'll make around about 180 before you go. Don't let the steel beams get too close. Hey, I mean, there is jet fuel in this, so it is entirely an option that we possibly could make them get too close. Also, do you remember last week we were talking about... Also, hi, how are you? I hope you're well, because you're looking well. Do you remember last week we were discussing... What do you call it? I'm sure there's a better way to describe it than... What do you call it? Power Rangers. Power Rangers was the thing we were discussing last week. And I was a little bit uneducated on the subject. What has been happening me a hell of a lot at the minute now is that my Instagram has started populating with reels to do with Power Rangers. My phone heard me say the words Power Rangers and everything and just went, it's like, hey, we better make sure this guy has Power Rangers memes to be looking at. And I was like, yeah, fair play. I'm okay with that. And then it started loading up other weirder shit. Like, you know, car crashes, shit like that. And I was like, huh. Interesting. Including several ones that was just like, sick fight scene of Tommy using a Master Morpher. I didn't see that one. It didn't show me many ones, but it mentioned the name Tommy several times in some of the ones. Who was like the Green Ranger, I think. It mentioned the name and I was just like, oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. So, okay, this is going to tell me to go up to there. Oh, yeah. Oh, the jetpack thing. That's one of the things we should be looking at. Jason David Frank played him, and he was loads of different Rangers. Right, right. I remember it was something. I just couldn't remember what the something was. So let's do a little hop, a skip, and a bounce. We are going to have to play a little bit of different stuff around. Fight scene where a robot version uses one form and he wins by switching between different rangers from different air. What? So wait, they've got wibbly wobbly timey-wimey bullshit going? Interesting. Very interesting. So over here, oop, we'll not get stung by that hatcher. We're going to try and bypass it, in fact. And do a little jump. Hopefully not take any fall damage. We're going to swap out our backpack as well. One complete story for the most part. Okay, so like I guess I'm confused by the whole, you know, multiple versions of Ranger thing. Okay, I don't like it not being in one thing, so let's go with this. Oh, we need steel pipes. Right, so this here, we could make plastic using 3 crude oil. So this makes 2 plastic and 1 heavy oil residue. We could then make, let's see, rubber, which is 2 rubber and 1 thing. So that would be, yeah, if we set this one to rubber and this one to plastic, then at that point, okay, this will generate all of these things, and we could possibly look at making a buffer. So, logistics. Where is our fluid buffer stuff? Oh, it's probably under organization. Yep, so organization here. Lovely. Let's load this to here, and this to here. Then we'll do this here over this way. So this container will be used to store all of our stuff. Right, so logistics, we want a merger placed here. That'll lead to there. We can just do there to there. You do there to there. And you'll do here to here. Now, for this here, we can do you running, ooh boy, not massively keen on that, so let's have you lead up the way. You will be here and up the way. Here and up the way. You go to here and up 1. Oh no. What the fudge? Okay, maybe you're just gonna have to be weird shape. Let's see. Can we get this to look better? I'm trying to figure out different sort of pipeline-y ways of it being. So if we do this here, do vertical, nope. You will do, why are you like this? Maybe if we get you to lead over to here, and you go up 1, then at that point, okay, so it's not great, but it's something, at least. And then you will be a junction here. No, you know what? This is hideous looking. We'll get that out of the way. So, pipeline junction. Place 1 there. 1 there. And then we'll just do pipeline into here. You have a pipeline from here. You from there. And you, I guess, we can load into here. So that would then do its thing. And we could potentially have this start loading all of its fuel stuff. Right, so each different version of Ranger is essentially a unique iteration of technology of how it interacts with the morphing grid. There's a morphing grid? I'm very confused now by a lot of this stuff. Right, this uses 30, so this is going to require 2 coal power plants first off. Unless, let's see, if this was loading, this would make fuel. So this fuel would make that, which we could then have this pump out into different ways. So this could load out into one way, and then we could have, oh crap, we need water going into them first. Petroleum coke, ooh. That can be made just using the heavy residual, or like heavy oil residue. So we could constantly have a source of petroleum coke, which we could then be running into a reactor, and we could have a water thing over there going into coal. So maybe that's what we do. In fact, power will get 2 coal things going, and these will produce petroleum coke, which we can then feed into the power reactors. But for the meantime, we've just got this set up as our basic thing. Let's go back to our base and have a little look at some of the stuff. Power Rangers lore is deep. You're not joking. It's definitely a lot more involved than I thought it was. I just thought it was like a silly Saturday morning TV show kind of thing. I didn't realize it was like one of those things that there's actually a whole pile of lore to. But I suppose if you've been on the air for long enough, then at that point you're probably going to have Transformers. Transformers, I also know very little about. But like the fact that they've got all those, like all that lore built in for functionally what was created as a series to advertise like toys. You know, well played. Well played indeed. They've done well for themselves. Let's do a little bit of sliding back to home base, and we'll see what we've got. So, yeah, we've got those things that are going to make all of our nice little versatile frameworks. So we need 625 things. Oop. Wrong way. Now, over to here. Bouncy. Und bouncy. Won't we just make our other way around, see? So, yes, we are definitely going to need to reconstruct an entire facility just for some stuff to go on. Our coal production up the ways could be a very handy little thing. But meantime, let's look at this here. Let's go for jetpack as our thing. This requires 50 of these. So we've got lots of cables. We need a lot of iron plates as well. You will take 200 of these. And that's going to be you also. Could be 120 plates. Right. All these rods are going to stay static. God, this looks hideous. Right. You will disconnect that, and we'll disconnect that. You are going to be put in charge of iron plates. And your iron plates. We're going to load you up with a whole pile of ingots. Which, yay. And I guess all of our surplus ones will just load into the sink here. You into there. Let's have a look at what we've got over here. You're making these. We need reinforced plates. Was that what you were working on? It wasn't, was it? No, it wasn't. So if we do 4 of these, let's load that in. So that's going to be 54. No, 54 divided by 3 is 18. So yeah, actually, 36 of those. So yeah, we'll be sorted there. We'll have a lot of encased industrial beams. It's going to be fine. And then over here, let's grab 200 of these cables. And that will be us sorted. Then we jump over to here, load them in alongside our steel plates. and wonder what the heck we're going to use for our upgrades or our jetpack. I don't know what we use to construct it. I also don't know why I said the word construct so weird there. Grab these, and finally these. Oh wait, yeah, still got more. Okie dokes, grab those, and now we need stitched iron plates. Yeah, we're gonna go for these here. We need wire and iron plates. Let's load a whole pile of each in. So logistics, let's go for organization. Let's load these on top here. Ooh, there's an idea actually. Let's just take as many of these as possible. Load everything we can into one of these. Right, into here, we've got all those. And I guess the wire, you know what, the wire will start uploading. It'll take ages to upload, but it'll do something. So, these iron plates over here, you've got 62, 52, 54, 168. It's a good start. And this will make 6 per. So we can load with iron plates. Want us to have at least... No, you know what? We don't care enough. Maybe we just do default. You load round to there. Right, so this will be filled up with all these things. This will make, okay, 6 of these per minute. 12.8 seconds to make 6. And you will feed around into another storage container, which we will put here. So you feed around to there. And lovely stuff. This will then completely fill up with all of those plates that we need, which is good. So over to here in the meantime, let's grab these, and these. Maybe we switch these all to... Yeah, maybe that's what we do. We're going to deconstruct all of these things. All of this goes down. You are going to be iron plates, and you've got those. You switch across to iron plates. You are already on iron plate duty. As are you. As are you. You are not, so iron plate duty. And finally, you are also going on iron plate duty. So, perfect. We've got all of these going into the one thing. Maybe we should have these all pumping out into one place. That's possibly an option. So let's go with nope. And yeah. Let's deconstruct all of these. That there will destroy. Whoop. Conveyor pole, and these do the same. Get rid of all of these. And we're going to start merging all of this stuff. So this organization, nope, logistics, we want a merger, which is going to load from all 3 of these. U3, 1, 2, 3. You there, and then you. You're all going to go into a single industrial storage placed here. So, you into here. You from there to there. You from there to there. And you from there to there. You will go there, there, and there. And your whole thing will be to come round and down. So, if we do that there, can we get that? Oh, lovely. We can get it to do. So, at this point, you will feed... Oh no. You feed around to here. And then from you to you. Lovely. So, this should be 152. Gorgeous. This is going to be a lot of these getting constructed at any one time. We're going to need to upgrade our pipelines, I'm thinking. You, upgrade, upgrade. Whoop. Okay, our steel beams are loaded fine. And what are you? Okay, so this here will load up fine. This here we're generating a lot of stuff. So you upgrade this. Conveyor belt, lift upgrade. Yep, you're done fine. So that is 120 being made at a time. We're going to eventually run out of stuff, but that right there, we've got 400 iron plates. And that took basically no time at all. So let's deposit these into here. And then we can finish this upgrade. We need... Oh, look at that. Doesn't take long, does it? 58, so what are we looking at? 64. How many have we got? Let's take this. Okay, so that's 801. So 736 plus 82 equals 818. We need another 192. So let's load these into the logistics thing, or into the research area. Get that all taken care of. That all? Weird way to say things. We need 156 now. Not going to take us long. So this here, 50, yeah, screw it, we'll let it do its thing for a while. Let's go check on over here. Where are we checking, in fact? This is loading across to there. And here we go, we've got 96 of these. Let's split this amongst these two. And you will be... Ooh. Right. So, we've got 60, and maybe we split this into one. You are going to be 9 and 51. Nope, that was very stupid of me, in fact. So, let's split this, 1 and 54, and you will be 2 and 54. So, into here, we'll load these, into here, we load these. And we're good. Now, for this here, oh yeah, that's enough. There we go. So, let's get ready to build our jetpack, or at the very least, construct the thing we need for the jetpack. So that's that taken care of. What do we need for the jetpack in here? Right, you. We need steel pipe, that's all.
The jetpack
Ooh,
refuels
yes.
automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's
Okay,
functionality.
so steel pipes. I think we have a few of those lying around somewhere.
Efficiency levels previously unheard of.
There we go. 140 of these. Love it. Very nice to have all of that. So let's go into here and construct this. This will take the place of our parachute. So let's load you into the back. And what do we want? Preferred fuel, solid biofuel. So. Oh boy. So. Little bit of an issue with it. Solid biofuel only gets us so much vertical speed, and it will still allow us to take fall damage. That's a problem. That's a big, big problem. So we can't load that onto our back. Bit of a shame. Oh, we can load this stuff into our inventory though. All of this here. Let's load some Mercer spheres in. Reinforced iron plates. Few motors. Lovely. We'll get these here taken care of. You know what? We'll load that. So you swap around. You swap over to there. You're going to be right at the very end. You'll do this here. Oh yeah, summer slip. Let's upload that. Parachute, we can upload that as well, just to clear our inventory a little bit. Sulfur, we could load in at the end, or we could also load in some of these. So those there are going in, and what do we got? He is saving his inventory in OneDrive. You know, it's just the sensible thing to do. Right, so we've got that taken care of. Now, we want petroleum power. Oh, we've got all the beams we need for it. We also need plastic and rubber. So those are going to take a little bit to upgrade. What do we need for our power line things? Power tower platform. This here doesn't even require much of anything, really. So, let's see. How do we do it nicely? We could go ahead from here and whoop. Once we get up to here, we could have one of these connect to here and then run the power up the ways to there. So, let's try this. Right, our solid biofuel is sorted. Fire tower platform. Let's load you to there, and you are going to go to there. Now, you, I would say, okay, 0, you are going to, nope, you're not going to power line? Really? Let's go ahead and load all this stuff over. Does this not consume? Oh, it does actually. It's just we need to sort of land for it to consume. Right, so power tower platform. Let's load one up here. Got that. So this here we can connect to over here. How do I connect these? No? You're going to... Oh! I just aim at the top of it. Right. I was being a silly goose right there. Okay, that was a bit unfortunate. Right, you... we can connect across to over there. So that'll construct that. We might as well get the most out of the use of biofuel that we possibly can. You are then going to be able to connect to over there. I wish you could have a parachute and the, what do you call it? A parachute and the thing. So, you connect over to there. And then we'll run that over to there and connect it to the stuff. It'll be lovely. So, what else can we upload? We could set a thing of screws to upload. We're going to set you right at the very end of the stack. We're also going to... These here will upload first. Copper sheets, we'll upload those. Cables, yep, we can still upload those. And 129 of these. So, you are going to run all the way over to here. Oh, no, you're not. We're missing cables. Bugger. Do we have a crafting thing? Crafting bench. We can construct one of these. And let's see. We can find some copper lying around, I'm sure. There's bound to be some somewhere along here. Right. Anywhere at all would be lovely. That's raw quartz, but I need copper for cabling. I'm still gonna mine this, it's just, you know, useless to me right now. This here is Caterium. Okay, I can mine that, even though it's useless. There we go. Lovely stuff. Got all of that over there. How pleasant. This is more quartz, maybe? Nope, Caterium. So, all of that's taken care of. And now we'll see what we've got. Maybe if we just scan for copper. Wow, no pings nearby. We're a good ways away from... Oh boy. Crude oil. Oh wow. Right. Hog remains. Right, so these here, I don't know how we're going to activate these. Like, what do we do? Production, does an oil extractor go on? No, it does not. Well, that's weird. The way that was going. Okay, so my guess is we have another thing we have to construct at some point later down the line that'll probably work for it. Let's go over to here. Now, for this here, we've got our scanner. And it might be able to tell us, is there anything... Ooh. There is something over this way. Oh, there it is. We may as well hit this guy for as much as we can. Ow. There we go. Lovely. Spitter remains. Good stuff. We got some industrial beams, which we need. Plastic, which we also need. Packaged fuel. Computers. And rubber. That is a nice haul overall. And there we go. Nice. Bit of remains. What do we got? Ooh. This is just operational. Lovely. Get that taken care of. You are more encased industrial beams. I love that. Now, we could do with more things like cables, but we can't really get them right now. We should probably make our way around, try and kill some of these guys. Ooh, boy. That's a big fella. Let's take cover from this big fella. So, we're going to hide up here. We are out of some things. We'll go ahead and clear this inventory slot. Get rid of these. Ooh, we do have enough cables. I'm an idiot. Right. Okie dokes. Okay, we're not going to grab that Mercer Sphere just because that's in a very precarious position right now. So let's go ahead and jump over to the mainland. Gonna be a power slug in there, I bet. And I don't know why I called it the mainland. It's not quite the mainland. So, over to here. We're grabbing this, and we're gonna have this feed into these. So, that power tower over there, we want it connecting all the way across to here. So you will feed there, and we want this leading across to here. So this will feed into that, and I want you connecting all three of these. Now, how are we looking in terms of power? Max consumption is 1078, but we're not consuming that amount actually. So this here, we're making plastic and we're making rubber. These will all be very good things to have. Maybe we have this lead into Dimensional Depot. We need SAM fluctuators for that actually. Do we have any in here? Let's have a look for reanimated SAM. We don't have the stuff we need for it just yet. Actually, we might be able to craft some SAM fluctuators. We can make 5. But it's not 5 we needed, which is a damn shame. Okay, well, that'll be fine. This is going to produce all of these, and your fluid pipe output should then go into this buffer. So logistics pipeline run into there. This here residual pipe, 400 meters cubed, so that can run for 400 seconds before it's filled up. And this here we can fill up probably 200 maybe before it's done. Now what we could do is maybe got 66 rubber and we've got the heavy oil residue. What could the heavy oil residue be worked with? I can't remember. Right. Into here we've got this rubber and plastic. So we've got 152 of that, and we've got it's going to take us a lot more time for that. So let's go for power shard, lift some of these out into our inventory, and we should probably overclock to 200%. Then we'll do the exact same thing on our plastic refinery. You are going to go in at 75 megawatts, I'm guessing. Yep. So it goes 2.5 times, but it's going to give us more stuff, which I like. So this here, we've got the rubber that we need. Perfect. 172, and we've got 124. Let's look at these things here, side by side. And we also need our 100 of these. Gorgeous. Alongside 100 of those. So, 18, and there we go. Plastic, we can start, or stop grabbing soon enough in a second. Got that, and we're gonna need another. Yeah, we're gonna need another little bit of time on our rubber. So this is generating 40 per minute. That's gonna take us 1 minute. So let's have a look around the place and see. We already got the one over there, so we're sorted on that one. We could possibly look at climbing up some of those, maybe. Ooh, we've got that one over there. Could that be reached with our jetpack? I don't quite know, actually. Right, hard drive, let's see. There's nothing currently. Hey, thank you, PA's 450. How are you going? Hopefully, you're having yourself a nice little Monday. We have just gotten ourselves to we're nearly to Petroleum Empire. We're about 20 minutes since we got access to phase 2. So like tier 5 and 6 stuff. We've got our jetpack, which is not as good in my opinion as the, what do you call it? Our jetpack has nothing really on the other stuff. So that there, we're loading a hell of a lot of residue out of that. So we've got this. Yes, now we've got the stuff we need. So what I could do actually, normally these are absolutely crap. However, we can use these. Ooh, we could grab that actually. No, we don't need to worry too much. Oh my goodness. We can actually just ride straight along this entire power line. Oh, I like this. I'm holding down the power button. We're just going ahead with this here. We can slide our whole way back to home base and then upgrade to Petroleum Empire. So yeah, I like that. We are... yeah, we're going to be fine, I think. So up we go, this here way, and this will take us back down to base. Oh boy. May as well do the leap up here. Oh, okay, that worked. And then finally, let's go ahead over to here. So this will take us back to base, and then we're fine. You know something? The jetpack, I'm thinking, is something that we're probably going to drop off into, or what do you call it? Into our fire thingy, I guess. Or our, not fire thingy, our matrix. So this here, let's look for our parachute, because the parachute I think is actually better at this point for transit than the other thing. Like the jetpack, just, it's not impressing me in the slightest these days. Once we have stuff like turbo fuel and everything, then we're golden. But until then, we are definitely in dire need of some upgrades. So into here, interactive hub terminal, yes, yes, and yes. There we go. Petroleum Empire is now ready to launch. And let's have a look. So, fuel power generator, that requires quick wire. Interesting. So that there, fuel power generators, if we built 3, 4, let's say 10. We'll build 10 fuel power generators. No, you know what? 4. 4 of these will be fine. And we need quick wire. So, for quick wire, we need Caterium. Let's go ahead and do some sorting. We're going to do a hard drive scan on. That's going to take 10 minutes, and we may as well use the opportunity to go across and get ourselves some, what do you call it? Get ourselves a few bits of Caterium ore, which we can then load into the smelter thing, and it'll be fine. So, our power facility in Coal Lake kind of is operational. Kind of. It's a little bit there. We're using probably 400, maybe? Let's see, what are we actually using in terms of our resources? We're using 75 probably power just for the water pumps and everything. So about 75 power for the water pumps. Let's see if this will also smack us into the thing. Or can we go past it? Nope. So, power lines screw us like that. Let's go ahead and grab this. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Let's see. And then we can load this in. So, we have an absolute crap ton of Caterium ore now, which we can smelt in our smelter and use that to make quick wire. So let's go ahead and do that, I think. We'll sprint back to base and we'll set that up. Now, we have a very large to-do list right now. Very large to-do list. And I'm honestly a little concerned about it. So what can we do? I'm at a bit of a loss, to be honest. Bit of a loss on what we're going to do. So let's jump and slide. Make our way back to our base. And set up our, what do you call it? Our smelting. So there is our smelter. Okay. Might be able to do this, in fact. Let's deconstruct this and this. And build a storage container. So this one feeds out and down into our smelter, which is here. Or do we get it to go, right, you, maybe if you went default into there, right, okay. And then from this here, you could be a logistics, and we'll go for you going down the way. So you feed into there. Lovely. So into here, all of the Caterium ore. And you're going to be Caterium ingots leading into there. So this here is, oh yeah, that's the thing, power. So that will run online. This here, we can then, if we bump this up, we can go to 13.4, and you're going to make 37.5 of these per minute. And then this, we can feed down into a constructor. So production, let's build a constructor down here. And you can be fed down in, oh wait, yeah, there's an idea for me. You feed from here, you lead out to there. Okay, that's a no on that one. So maybe you lead out to there as a straight one. And you will be connected to wherever there's a free power line. There. You are going to make quick wire, which you will then feed into a storage unit here. Because I just realized, yeah, that could definitely use a bit of work. So you're going to make 120 per minute at a cost of, no, maybe 12.5. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Flame73747. You must really like planes. You love this. I don't really do. I agree. I went in the line of sort of multiplayer and all, but I wish you sort of the best of luck with finding all of the stuff and all. I don't really get onto multiplayer gaming all that often. I'm primarily a very single player kind of focused one, and generally spend a lot of my work day sort of working, so you know how it is, busy life, all that kind of stuff. So this here is producing 37.5 per minute. This is consuming 30 per minute. So we should build up a surplus there. That'll be nice. Yep. We have Caterium wire being produced. So that should make us 2400 maybe. Let's have a look into here. So fluid packaging. This will allow us to use heavy oil residue. Can be used as fuel for vehicles. Interesting. So that could be vehicle fuel, potentially. I like the sound of that. Ooh, that's a packager. Packages and unpackages fluids. That is an empty canister. Logistics Mark IV is going to require a lot of steel beams. What about monorail tech? I don't know what that requires us to use. Industrial manufacturing. This should probably be our next thing, to be perfectly honest. We're going to need 400 plastic. 1000 cable is going to be really easy for us to do. So over we go to here, and this will get us this. So let's load that in, and then if we do a sort, there we go. We've got 1000 cables there. That's that taken care of. And we'll grab out of here our 200 copper sheets. Now, where was our thing over here? Yes, here we go. This requires a lot of iron plates. So let's bulk fill from this. We'll fill an entire container in here. Well, not filled, but we got a lot of stuff going at least. So this here, we got 28.125 per minute. That'll be a good chunk, which we can then take and deploy in here. So this is... okay, we got 90 of these sorted. Let's load this in and see what... oh no. I don't entirely like that. So let's reduce this way down. 11.25 per minute. And let's try and get our power line on again. So, flip this in. And what do we got? Okay, consumption rate is much more reasonable. We're sorted there. We have a lot more to do in some aspects for sure. Assembler, you here are going to produce at least a little bit more. So you'll do your thing and fill up into there. That's fine. We can work with that. And this here we've got rotors. So we need to combine rotors and stators is our thing. Oh. We can load a crap ton of these in. And there we go. That's that sorted. Let's check out our modular frame inventory. So, into here, we're going to do 90 of these. And holy crap, that's a lot of these. So this here, we've got 50 and... okay, we're going to load 200 of those in. So that there, when we combine all of that, will give us a good chunk of resources. MAM research completed, thank God. Let's see what we've got going on. Over to here, and lovely. So, fine concrete or encased industrial pipe. That's not very good. Let's do a rescan. Ooh. Rubber and petroleum coke for an electrode circuit board. Made in an assembler. Alright, we'll go with that. I don't even know what a circuit board is going to be used for, but I know that we're going to be using one now apparently. So, we need to look at some other stuff that's out there. 1000 cable, we can deploy that nice and easy. So there we go. That's that taken care of. Our plastic should hopefully, if it's been 10 minutes, be ready. Now, over to here, we've got all of these plates coming along. Now, in here, we've got all this stuff. Let's look at what is in a steel frame. 2 plates and 10 of those. This takes 60 seconds to make 2. This is probably better for us, to be perfectly honest. So let's look at the steel frame one. It's a better production ratio, I think. So in here, we've got a lot of stuff. Let's load these 200, fine. And then we'll load these 200. Now, we're going to need 200 reinforced pipes, or reinforced iron plates, before we actually get going on anything else. So what do we do with it? Or I wonder, is there a more efficient one? You know what, maybe that there one for the plates, the one with the wire, I think is very inefficient actually in terms of what we get for it. So let's go for the bolted iron plates. This will load a shit ton of these here in. We'll load this in, all of these plates. And we're gonna deconstruct all of that out of there. Unload all of this, and we need to load all of our screws into there. So, over here, it's time for us to start splitting this again. You are going to go back into cast screws. You're going to do the same. And you're going to do the same. So this here, 50 per minute. Oh crap, the iron ore. That's something we need to do. Or iron ingots, rather. Load these all in. Oh, right of stuff. Well, either way, this will start working on screws. And we can start looking and filling these up. So over here in one of these as well, we should have a lot of screws. Yes, we do. And wire we can start loading in. Extract all of those, load all of that. And in here, we're fine. Right, this here, load all the screws we possibly can in. That'll do, so we're doing 30 per minute, which is fine. If we can spare 150, so that'd be 60 per minute being generated of those there. Let's find out just how much we can get going. So you into there, and let's see. This is going to load, so that's going to require 500 per minute. We're actually going to end up with a deficit of screws because we can only load 270 per minute. This is going to, yep, we might as well shrink that down. 375, nope. We're going to have to go back down to 30 just because we don't have all the stuff we need for doing as many as we want. So screws are definitely going to be our main thing. Iron plates and screws, we can triple up on those for our bolted plates. Yeah, we can look at some things for sure. This here, we've got 60 of those, which will be fine. This will load, and every 12 seconds, that's going to be another batch. You know what? Maybe what we do is we do load it at the 200%. Logistics 4. What's that going to cost in terms of resources? So, right, select milestone and we'll go for logistics 4. That's 400 modular frames. That's too many. Rubber and stuff, no, it's not going to work for us. So we need industrial manufacturing instead. That's our next big project. So over we go, and we're coming up to 1:45. I need to be up not too far from now for going to work. I have a decently long day on shift. Oop, there we go. Got this here. 100 of these, and we've got 200 pipes. So, yep, 4.5 per minute. That's going to work out fine. Let's split this, in fact, 50 and 50. So this is doing 2 to 3, 25. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and just get rid of the overclocking on these. That'll do 3 per minute and 25, 75. That'll be 150. That'll give us, which is fine. So let's take the chance to go over to our other base. Oh no. Not great. Not great at all, for sure. Let's swing this down. Oh no. Okay, so this assembler we're gonna have to bring back down. Is this gonna work out now? Okay, yep, so we got production of 675. I think maybe we're gonna have to adjoin our power line thing. So we need steel beams. Where are those? Over here? Nope, you're steel pipes. You are that. And what are you? You're nothing. So those are feeding into there. Are you the beam one? Oh, no, you are. Let's grab some of these and let's go construct our power lines. So we need to load those up from the big surface area up there, and we'll have it feed down into the little guys down here. So yeah, that's gonna work. And let's see. Right, down here we'll do what we can. You slide over to here. We'll do this jumping and sliding and all of that kind of stuff. Go over here. What are you? Iron? Yep. No need for iron. We already have lots of that. So we'll go up to our big area up there. Construct the power tower, which will adjoin stuff. Ooh, is that another Mercisphere over there? I have a feeling that is. Yes, it is. So, up we'll go here. Grab this. Oh no. Fire tower. Exactly right. You know, I'm a big fan of having the ability to do all kinds of really super powered construction and all of that. So, up this way we'll see.
Do I operate on Windows? But perhaps you mean something
wow.
to the human saying.
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows. Love that.
Of the human race.
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
I just don't think this, like, particular artificial intelligence is all that intelligent. Let's go ahead and drop some of these in. We're also going to drop off some of the fuel. Computers. This. Let's make sure we upload all of those. We'll get our SAM uploaded, which will be good. What else can we upload? Mycelium. Ooh, there's a thought actually. We'll upload that there. Perfect. That's uploading. We've got the sheets that can upload and all. And yes, Here we go. Right. So, over we go to here, and we'll start setting up our big tower. The big tower is going to be our main one. So, power tower platform. We'll construct you on the edge of this here cliff. And you will be connected, you, over to, well, I guess this will disconnect. You will feed to here, and then you to here, and then you to there. So you connect to that, and you are going to start feeding all the way down here. We're missing cables. Am I being an idiot again? I think I've been an idiot. Cable, we've got 6. Yep, I was an idiot. We have to go all the way back to base for it. That's very silly of me. Why did I think it was just wire? Why did I insist on being a silly biscuit? Ooh. Do you have a hard drive still connected, or what? You do. So potentially I might be able to build a power tower that leads us over to that. Let's find out if that one requires just power. Because if so, we can access it and get the hard drive. Right. Ooh. Oh boy. Any way of getting up? Nope. Okay, fine. Jetpack. And let's see. This will drag over to here. And you to here. So, up we go. Fly. No. Ooh. Oh, crap. Right. Okay, we're clear now. 120 megawatts required. But it has rotors. And anything else around? Is it just rotors? Huh. Seems to just be rotors. Okay, well, let's go ahead and equip this. And make our way back home. Make our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. Now, this one up here, if I remember right, there's a blue slug in it. Ooh, steel beams, we can work with that. Also need these here, loaded into inventory. Let's go with these. We'll upload these. And what else? Grass, I guess. We may as well just have this like loading into the inventory the entire time. Right, so you are fire slug. There we go. Got it with no danger. And we'll see just what we can do down here. So, once all of this is connected, we are going to be in a very nice little spot. Thinking maybe we should have over here, we could build a big factory up on a reasonably high ledge. We've got lots of concrete, we've got all that sort of stuff. The coal we can run along a, like, aquatic pipeline, I guess. But there is the possibility we can make a very nice little thing. I'm thinking we're probably going to need, I want to say, how much? Maybe 10,000 concrete? Maybe that much? So, over to here, and let's grab a shit ton of cables. all these constructors are doing this. Let's grab 1,000 cables. So, fire tower platform, we've got, okay, good load of those. Nice to see. Oh wait, yeah, we should also load the stuff into this so that we can continue to make. Nice. We will continue to make a whole pile of these. Let's load that in and that. No, you're going to use 10 per minute. And that will do very nicely for us. So it will. So slide down here. And we'll go get some power generation going. This is going to work, trust me. Our coal plants up there are going to be very nicely taken care of. So for, let's see, we're going to need 8 water refineries to do our 24 coal power plants. And then we're still going to actually have a whole pile of stuff left over because we don't even have to overclock our thing. So potentially, if we find an iron vein up there, we could have it also pumping out steel at the same time. That might be an option. But I don't know how much I'm a fan of it, to be perfectly honest. Let's also look for crude oil, just in case we find any pipelines over this way. If there's any up there, that'd be gorgeous, but I don't reckon there will necessarily be. Okay, it's just the pipelines over there. Damn. But what odds? So that power tower there, we are going to construct and have it linked down to the bottom. And that'll be us taken care of very sweetly. So if that uses... actually we might need, as I think of it, how do I get up to that area again? Do I have to... Probably gonna have to go around and up. Maybe, this here way. So let's just quickly link up the power to both our, what do you call it? Our base and the hard drive up there. And then we can look next time, which will be, when will it be? Possibly Friday. Maybe I'll do Friday, who knows. But it will be the day where we start hooking up the rest of our power. Because we've got those 6 there, but we need a lot more than just 6. We need a lot more. I also realize our plastic thing is probably reduced all the way down. It's probably filled up the heavy oil residue and all of that there. So it's probably offline now, no longer drawing power. Which is fine, I guess. We'll see. Now, over here we've got this, which is generating 450, and it's costing a good chunk of change. So, you connect to there. And I'll see if I can get it to connect. Oh, I can get it to connect all the way over to there. Okay, so that's gonna take its sweet ass time. Right. This here, we're gonna have to load up. So, can we get an angle from up here? It'll clip through the ground, the wire, but so be it. This here will connect to here, and we'll connect to that. Lovely. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. And there we go. Dismantle this.
Hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM for data recovery.
And you will now lead us over to here. Then from this, we can... Should we actually maybe just hook the thing in? Nah, probably not. In fact, let's go from you to there. No, wonderful. That should allow us, at the very least, whoop, to see. Yes, so we're producing 1,125 and our max consumption is now taken care of. We have a surplus. So we'll head back to base, grab some of the stuff that we need, including the modular frames, and then we're sorted. That'll be us. So yeah, very promising little session that we've got thus far. We've set up a lot of stuff. We need to set up some fuel refineries, or not fuel refineries, fuel generators. But we can work with it. We can work with it indeed. So over we go, and up here, grab our modular frames. We need 625 for our base upgrade, or our, like, what do you call it? Versatile frameworks. So over to here, and let's do what we can here. This is all of our iron plates, and this here is lovely. We've got those on the line now. So up we go to here. That's the steel. Let's get these 200 online. So this 4, and we should get 6 more modular frames. Yep, there we go. Those are inbound. And hopefully another 3 from here. Yep, that'll be us. So you take 60 seconds to make 3 of those. Modular frames are definitely the slowest ones that we could possibly be making. I guess we'll have to look and see, is there a better timeline one for producing them? Steel frame, you take 60 seconds, and no, you're still just as bad. But well, we do what we can. So let's load those. And then we'll set up, maybe we can set up a fuel refinery, in fact. All of that in, and we need a... Do we have what we need for another refinery? We do, just about. So, just about. We'll grab all the plastic we need, and we'll set up a refinery for our fuel. And that's us taken care of nicely. So, quick wire, we gotta do a bit of stuff to upgrade. Now, I wish there was a way we could overclock this as well. Because if we could get this to boost the speed and like zip us around, that would be gorgeous. Meantime, it's 103.20. If we can get this refinery set up by... let's see. 103... 106. 106 is the time we're going to say for it. So yeah, that's our plan. Head on up to do at 106. It's 104 now. Let's also grab this while we're up here. May as well grab the slug. Sure, why wouldn't we? We'll also go ahead and destroy this. If we kill the hatchery, we get the remains. Lovely stuff. And collect the blue power slug. Now, we can set up a refinery here that will use the output of both of these oh, that's not what I wanted. Refinery. So you connect logistics pipeline into there, and you will be a pipeline splitter junction. Okay, maybe this needs to be noped out of existence. So you are going to connect into this pipeline here. You'll connect to that, you into here, and you into here. You are going to be in charge of residual fuel. So this here, hook into that. And you will make 4 meters cubed fuel per minute. So, for the meantime, organization, we will go for an industrial fluid buffer. Very nice. And you can go ahead and feed round into there. So this here can store 2400 meters cubed. This is generating 60 per minute. How much are these generating? 2 meters cubed and 2 meters cubed. Nope, 1 meters cubed. Oh, rubber generates more heavy oil residue. Interesting. Very interesting. So, let's grab the plastic that we need. We'll also grab rubber, because why wouldn't we? We may as well just grab all the stuff that's in here. We'll get another 200 of this. And load that in. So, okay, those are full up. Use our Caterium ore. Load our slugs in, as well as our remains. And what else could we do? Mycelia, maybe. Ooh. Okay, we're loaded up entirely on those. What's this going to make? So we've got 65.8. This is making 4 meters cubed. Using the 6. So, one junction feeding into this here. If we have 3 rubber plants and we have 6 plastic plants, then at that point we can generate, that's 9 refineries, which we can have 2 of these here making these. So 9 times 30, 270. 270 plus we need the other crude oil refineries. And that would make God knows how much. But let's go ahead and jump over to here. And we're sorted. So we're going to save it here for the meantime as copper streams. And we're going to call it because it's 1:10 in the morning. And I have the office tomorrow. For a whole day of learning FML. Fudge my life. Take care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow for more Oblivion. Meantime, bye-bye.